What up, it's Downstairs and Dragons! I'm Samantha, your DM, and over here we have Josh playing Dork, Jesse playing Clay, and we have Jacob playing Pantheo. We did a shopping episode, so now everyone got their shit! Tell me what you got.
I got myself a pair of sending stones, a good luck stone, a pearl of power, and a bag of holding, and a wand of the war mage +1. A lot of stones.
And you, Pantheo.
I got the potion of growth, a cloak of protection, an immovable rod, and a ring of jumping.
And Clay. You don't know yet. You guys have a... Sorry. You guys have a fuck ton of money because you stole a bunch of shit and sold it.
I think literally Doric and Pantheo are literally booling around doing the fucking Ghetto and Suguru walk.
Oh, yeah. I get you. So poor Clay, though, is trying to fiddle around with his measly 500 something, and Lumiere is like, buddy, it's okay, I'll get you a discount, we'll figure it out. And you guys, after you've bought, so your arms are full, there's so much shit, and you walk up to poor Clay, who hasn't gotten his things yet, and he's thinking so hard.
Mine are fine, I got a bag of holding.
What do you say to poor Clay?
I will also stuff my stuff in the bag of holding.
I'm just sitting here going, well,
Hey Clay, how are you doing?
okay.
What's up, buddy?
I don't have enough to really get all this stuff.
Pantheo got you something.
Oh yeah, I got you a couple things. I also got you an alchemy jug. This is for you, and then a decanter of endless water. I know how much you like liquids as a human.
Oh.
As a human, you like liquids.
Oh my goodness.
Please, can we say that forever?
Oh.
I like liquids. I'm a human. Because I'm a human, I would like some liquids, please.
Because you're a human. That's
Would
Would you like some
like
human
some
liquids?
That's some shit that you read in like a strange. That's like the Strange Planet comic.
Yes, oh my
From
god.
Nathan.
The
Yeah.
immediate regret.
I would like some human liquids.
Would you like human liquid?
As a human, I know you like your liquids, man.
At the.
What were you saying?
I was saying I can't really buy all this
Oh, you
stuff.
need some money?
Thank you though for the alchemy jug and the decanter.
How much money do you need?
Well, for the things that I wanted to get, Lumiere was really nice and got me a discount, but the stuff that I wanted came out to like 2,200. But then he was able to convince him to, go down to 1,500. But I don't have that much, so I gotta think of.
Here's the thing, man. Here's 500 gold. He just pulls out all of his gold.
We just have vouchers.
I'm not gonna use my voucher. I'm using my 500 gold that I got paid from.
Oh.
I thought you guys were gonna use voucher.
I mean, we could, but Pantheo's still a little bit.
I'll take out my 500 gold.
Here you go.
Here we go.
Just 2 sacks of gold.
That should be enough, correct?
Yeah, we help a party. Party helps us. Also, we came in some money by selling some of the books we came across.
Oh.
So that's how we got these jugs.
Plus, there's party gold as well.
Oh, right. Well, thank you.
After seeing all this, you guys are standing right at the table with the vendors. Lumiere leans over you all, his arms on all of your shoulders, his head on Clay's shoulder, and he goes, and he's talking to the vendors. He goes, see, this is why I vouch for this man right here. This man, look how good his friends are. He's the reason why you can trust him with the strength of the Goliath, meant only for those of our tribe, but as a friend of mine, I think it's in good hands.
What's that?
Strength of Goliath? Well, they're gloves that, they're strong leather and fabric fingerless gloves and wrist supports. They spiral up the arm, and you guys thought that I was like super strong with my wrist wraps of the kwa. But the strength of the Goliath, it makes me super strong, and I can protect people better.
Well, why don't you sell the wraps? Your current wraps.
But
He doesn't need to with your wonderful gifts. That gives him just enough to buy everything he was hoping for.
No, absolutely, but why keep both wraps?
Because I like to keep things.
Okay, I'm just gonna take 300 gold back real quick.
Oh.
I'm kidding, I'm fucking with you, man.
Alright.
So as they hand you your items, and I do want you to read them off, the vendor goes to hand you the fabric. He puts it in your hand. He's holding your hand. The fabric for the strength of the Goliath. He looks you dead in the eyes and he says, "This is for our kin. You take a good care of this strength. And don't let it fall into the hands of any warlocks, any fae, any shadows. Make sure this stays here on the ground that has made us who we are today, that we care about. These are not for the hands of warlocks.
Oh.
Be your own person.
Oh.
And use the strength of the Goliath for good." And he releases your hands.
Oh. Well, thank you.
And Lumiere is
Also-
like, "Definitely, absolutely will. Thank you so much, Madonna."
But by the way,
Everyone write that down.
Vagina.
do you realize that you were speaking about family with this music playing? Seems like
Oh.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. We come here in a caravan. Here to sell you items, and you ask me to do this for you. I will not do this for you.
A beep with a boopy.
Here's my brother. Here's my brother.
This was made from the skin of my brother punching trees on the fists of my daughter.
This was made from the fur of a skunk.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
What the fuck
they
was
were.
that?
Oh, that's so
On the
funny.
fists of my daughter.
No, that's seriously. When I was coming up with that item, I'm like,
that
that they would first make it, and then they would imbue it with Goliath strength by having Goliaths use it in feats of strength.
That's so
So,
fucking funny.
okay.
I was
Made
gonna
from
say
my
that.
brother punch with
Where
the
does
fist of my
daughter's
daughter.
where does daughter's hand skin?
I think it's
It's
his brother's
skin.
Brother's skin.
imbued with the magic by his daughter, or
Mm-hmm.
his niece
His
technically.
yeah.
No, the original the skin.
Wait, whose
Skin.
daughter?
Her uncle's
Wait,
skin.
your daughter or his daughter?
My daughter, she's strong like elephant, and you see this big she's beautiful. She has blonde hair and big blonde braids, and she looks like the classic like Viking with the gold boob armor.
Yeah.
Like she's just like, "Hello,"
So,
and she just stares at the clouds.
what's up? I don't usually
That
look up
one.
at people.
That one looks like cannonballs.
Oh.
Cannonballs also look just like balls.
Yes, like bullets,
What a
or
bullet.
nuts, or berries, or fruit.
You
There are
have an
many round
inquisitive
things.
mind.
Thank you.
So
Well, that one looks like a turd.
So I guess I'll just go ahead and spend all of my gold. Our gold.
Yeah, what did you get?
I mixed up the piles.
No, just the ones that the 3 items that I told
I
you.
was sitting here and tossing them back and forth. I had to find them, which I did. I got the cap of breathing. Cap of what? Cap of breathing.
You come up with that?
He's got the cap of breathing
I
and the cap
forget.
of thinking. Wait a minute, cap? You won't be able to wear your comprehend languages circlet.
But why would you wear that out and about? He's using it for reading.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair point.
And that doesn't require attunement, does it? Or does it?
Absolutely probably does.
Oh. Is that just our new thing? Absolutely, probably, and absolutely, definitely.
But you can unattune in a short rest.
Okay, alright. Cap of water breathing. While wearing this cap underwater, you can speak its command word as an action to create a bubble of air around your head. It allows you to breathe normally underwater. This bubble stays with you until you speak the command word again. The cap is removed.
Okay.
Yeah, the cap is removed or you're no longer underwater.
Wow.
Do you want to say?
You know a lot about that, Clay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You
It was
are
very
really,
clay.
You are really well versed in that.
It was
cap.
very clay. What were the other 2 items?
The other one makes me climb like spiders. They're
Like
slippers.
spider monkeys.
Fucking
They're
sick,
slippers. They're
dude.
slippers that I put on that I would put on my feetses, and then I would go spooder cluming.
As long as you don't do it while we sleep.
So
That would terrify me.
So yeah, I can move up and down and across vertical surfaces.
Nice.
And then the other thing is the ring of warmth. So while wearing this ring, I get so I really dislike the cold. So all of my stuff on me and myself are good up to, I think it is the negative 50 degrees.
Specify
That is
Fahrenheit.
fucking
To
cold.
Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Jesus
Not
Christ, that is
Celsius.
cold. Okay.
Yeah, you would fucking. You'll never get cold again, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Lumiere looks at you, Pantheo.
What's up, dude?
Why do you smell like mushrooms?
Me?
Like a good mushroom soup.
I
Those are
kind of just a
cream
part of
mushroom.
me. You can it's like you see these little kind of bioluminescent things that just kind of pop out of my head like dandruff. Those are spores.
We had an old man who was covered in mushrooms. He was hard to bury. He grew up on his mound for many a year.
Oh.
Anyway, we have an item of his that no one has wanted, and
Oh, fucking show it to me,
Yeah, come over
man.
here.
I fucking love mushrooms.
he brings you over to the cart called the Undersun Destinies, and standing there are the matriarch and the patriarch.
Oh my god, what's going on? I knew your guys' name. I just got off to unlock my notes from my mind palace. Just give me a second. I'm running around. I'm finding the information. It's right here. Kalu and Demonug, what's up?
Nice meeting you, friends
Hi.
of Gloom.
Oh, you guys call him Loom. That's nice.
Yeah, Lumiere chose his own name. It doesn't fit all of our tongues. He's like, yeah, so, you know Old Man Spores? The thing he left behind.
It's his penis.
Big grimace. Ugh.
Not that thing, but some of his stuff, you know, in the old moldy box. Yeah, that one. I think can you get to
I'm a bit of a mushroom man, so like I'd love to see what you have.
The woman does not roll her eyes. They actually, she kind of treasured him, but a lot of people thought he was musty.
Mm-hmm.
So she pulls out this box that is moldy,
Dick.
covered in little mushrooms
Look at that.
all over. She opens up the chest, and it seems like there's a living, growing mushroom just like chilling in the middle. There's a bunch of other little trinkets.
It looks like a puffball.
Yeah, and in the mushroom is a hilt, as if a sword hilt was stabbed into a stone. Instead, it's stabbed into a big fat mushroom.
Well, that sucks. It was stabbed.
So she picks up the mushroom and it like jiggles its whole way over to you like good
Whoa.
cheesecake.
That's a
And
lively little mushroom.
She puts it down for you and she goes, "We can't get it out, but maybe you can."
It's like a the purity test thing or something.
Or impurity. I mean, even the children can't pull it out.
Hey, I have an idea. Give me a second here. Pantheo, kind of closes his eyes, connects with himself like he did when he was talking with was it Liv?
Yeah.
Liv?
Liv and Ima, yeah.
Yeah, Liv and Ima. Liv.
But Liv is fine.
No, I'm talking about the mycelium. Was it light? Light.
Oh, right, yes.
Light. So he's kind of connecting with himself again, accessing his spores, but instead of trying to go into his fungal entity, he takes it, kind of channels it to his hand as he grabs onto the hilt of this kind of and pulls it out. All right.
First of all, you're all immediately hit with the smell of something a little rotten, a little past its date. Not like sour milk, but just like moldy cheese. Or moldy bread.
That's the smell of undeath.
So not that bad. You take it out and it just keeps going. Like there was not enough mushroom for this much sword. Just keeps pulling.
I think your metal melted, man.
They're like, no, that's what it is. Just
like-
careful when you whip it around. So you eventually just have to really give it a tug, and the rest of it goes and comes out of the mushroom.
Whoa.
And the mushroom shrinks, goes poof, and pops into a bunch of spores and is gone.
Oh, shit.
And now what you have is a flaccid 10-foot long sword. It's not a sword, it is a whip
Oh, shit.
with a sword handle. So you have what is called the sword in the mushroom, but it's actually a mycelium whip. And as you do that, a bunch of slime drops land on the cobblestone and steam and sizzle a little bit.
This thing is highly acidic.
Let us get you a sheath for that. One moment. And she walks away to get one for you. But the orc man is just like, very good. Money. Didn't I ask for 1,000? Was it?
Hey, Doric.
No, 500.
Yeah, it was 500 because it was so smelly. The thing?
Yeah.
Roll insight, Clay.
Roll insight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll reach in and crumple it in my hand. There we go.
High five.
Sleight of hand!
I am so sorry I hit your elbow when you did that.
You're totally fine. I fucking killed it.
Rolling insight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What'd you guys get?
I got 22 on my slide.
What'd you get?
Do you genuinely want to know what I got?
8.
Fucking 23, baby.
Holy
I am not
shit.
even joking. I rolled a 19 and I have a +4.
Holy shit! You can react however you want to, Clay, but you definitely notice something happened.
That's
Whoa, what's
fine.
that? Hey, what's that, boys?
This is a voucher from the books that we sold earlier.
Oh. Can
We just don't-
I notice something
You
isn't on
see-
somebody anymore?
Yes, and the voucher, you see how much money was written on it.
Just like,
Oh, would this be a new?
inside.
Would this be a new voucher?
They keep just erasing.
Love it.
how'd you boys come across that? Well,
The period of wound closure was very... I sold.
In the books.
no,
Deception.
Do I have to roll anything against it?
Lumiere goes,
Do I roll anything against it? Insight.
yeah, roll inside again. He's like, Periop wouldn't be worth that much. I was with the vendors long enough to know it'd be only worth like 200.
12.
18.
Okay, you think you trust your buddy?
No, there were some
I
pretty.
rolled a 4.
Hey, but you don't trust that one.
A 5.
Wait, what was I inciting him for?
He has something missing from him. They keep saying that they sold the books, but they must have sold more than that.
What do you want?
Where's the Periop?
I got rid of it.
Oh, no.
Who'd you sell it to? We could get it back.
Don't worry about it. Do you want it, Clay?
Forget if it needed. I don't think it needed to.
Persuade me, boys, as to why I should not go get
You
it.
don't have any money.
Oh, but according to this voucher that I just saw,
Yeah, that's not your money. Hey, you went off and fucked someone in Baldur's Gate. And we did work. And we got you gifts, and now you're... this honestly isn't a good look. I'm sorry, you know what? I'll back off. I'm kind of coming off a little hostile. It's not me. I'm sorry.
okay,
Uh,
sorry.
Panthea turns away, hands the voucher to Goblin.
Demonog. Yeah. He's like, thank you. His memory would be honored by you using it. Thank you.
I'm glad that I can help honor his
Closes
memory.
it and a bunch of spores.
How much for the box?
I like mushrooms.
100.
Ugh. No.
There's a
Pantheon.
lot
There's a
of
bunch of
Pantheon,
there's
all
a
the
bunch
stuff
of-
in it. Yeah.
There's a bunch of different mushrooms in it.
Pantheon, no.
Fine, my
Just-
roommates say no.
Just harvest the spores in the air.
Now you. Oh, good point.
Just like.
Like a vacuum to my head.
Lumiere is comforting poor Clay. He's like touching your. He's still above you, behind you, like touching your face, going, "It's okay, Clay. Good job. Good job." Finding someone. Actually, that being said, I should make sure my ex isn't around here.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna get going. Bye, guys.
Oh, so she is here.
Wait, you.
Hey,
you,
Lumiere, we'll talk with you later, dude.
Clay, we're going to buy some healing potions.
I'm sorry, Clay. That kind of blew up. That was.
I'm sorry.
We'll talk about it later if that's okay.
You guys go over to the flowers and you get the healing potions that we agreed on, 200 apiece.
Cool. So that's another 600.
Well, you were gonna get 3 per person, right?
One per
No.
person.
Oh
yeah, we'll
gosh.
just do-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, take out 600. And then whatever is left on the voucher, they'll cash out in gold.
Okay, so we've spent
Interesting.
4,950.
Now, I know we did the original calculations for clay stuff in the voucher, and we did give them our physical gold. Do we just want to keep the calculation on the voucher? Because we'll get that gold back anyways.
Yeah, that'll make it easier.
Oh, I'm lost. You guys just figured out.
Yeah. No.
I was wondering, would it be possible to get some just basic armor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
Not adamant.
Oh, right, right.
No,
Yes,
it
sorry.
says common goods armor.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even look at
Yeah.
actually.
You buttheads!
I only looked at the
I actually. Oh, I'm sorry. I
I'm
actually
so
did
sorry.
have a
Clay
question.
took his time.
Pets?
Adopted each
Yes,
one.
that's what I also saw.
Wait,
Pets.
what?
Yeah.
No, they sell live animals
Oh, shit.
and livestock. Oh, and by the way, okay, Clay. Sorry. One of the times you glance outside at everything out there, you see the biggest cows you have ever seen in your life. Please roll nature.
You're no good to me. You're no better. Roll nature.
Mm-hmm. Or animal handling.
15.
Aurochs.
Alright.
They are really big oxen, like
Oh my.
yak-like oxen. They're just massive. And they have a whole herd of them out there grazing in the grass outside of Candlekeep.
Oh, that's adorable. Do they have any of the meat for sale here?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I wanted to ask as well, is there like a portable grill?
Yes. It's a, do you want it metal or stone?
You could have a stone portable grill?
Well, just stoneware, like a.
Clay, all you need is pen. We have the ever-burning embers.
I know, but I want to have something so I can actually like a grate so I could like grill meats.
So you basically just want all of the utensils that would go on top of the fire?
They're cast
Kind of,
iron.
Yes, either the metal or the metal would have what you're looking for, yes. I have, I think I put dishes in there somewhere. Oh, there's wood dishes,
Yes.
there's stoneware. The metal would have your metal, yes.
I'm cool with barbecue.
I think I put them as tools, but yeah, they're cooking
Yeah,
tools.
Yeah. Barbecue.
Honestly, I would be, okay, so each item isn't that expensive, like a couple silver each, but if you want to get like a whole set, a grill, a cast iron pan, a pot, a spatula, a ladle, like all metal, 2 gold.
Dork, could I put all that in the bag of holding?
Yes.
It's basically a kit, yeah. And they actually have some stuff that you're really interested in, but is way too expensive for you right now.
Because I have a mess kit, but yeah, I was wondering about like one of those little like stand-up grill things that I've seen in like some old video games for like frying fish and stuff.
Yes.
I
and
immediately think of Food Wars.
Oh yeah, because I think they showed them in there.
Yeah.
That little tiny grill.
You can hear it that uses it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did have an item I wanted to put out, but it's like a rare item.
Oh, okay.
Let me at least tell you what it is.
We still got 4,000 gold, baby.
Freaking cool.
Clay does.
That's true. You don't. Thanks for reminding us.
I'm sorry.
Where the fuck is this thing? It's like a walking metal stove, like the one from Beauty and the Beast in the kitchen. Here it is. Portable kitchen. It's a whole ass portable kitchen.
We have 3,850 left.
Okay.
Oh!
It's a portable kitchen.
It's a lot. Wait, no, that's the one from Beauty and the Beast.
Well, it looks like that.
Because I was gonna say the thing's alive.
Really sick.
But it just comes with you.
So it walks behind us?
Well, I think we could either do a mini version that you fold it all in and it goes into the bag of holding and it's only like this big.
So it's like a camp grill essentially, but when we unfold it, it's
yes.
like that.
And it's like a little oven too. Like there's an oven, there's a stove top, it's everything.
Oh, you
But
can
there's a
create
big one that's like the size of one of you and it will walk behind you.
That's crazy.
You could treat it like the folding out, the boat that folds out.
If you had a portable
Yeah.
hole, it could fit in the portable hole.
The big one or the small?
The big one.
Okay.
Would you guys be okay with me spending 400 gold on a breastplate?
Oh, go for it.
For now,
You worked hard for that gold, man.
You don't want it to be magical? Do you want a +1?
Yeah, we can see how much it is.
800. But you can haggle.
Angle the dangle.
But Lumiere walked off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you size X.
Oh, that's right. He
How
dipped
much
out.
I'm gonna.
800.
For
Do you guys
For
know
what?
who his ex is?
No, I don't know.
Oh, the woman, she comes back with the sheath for you, and you like slide the sticky thing in.
How? This is.
It's like it's like a big scimitar sheath, so that you can.
This is uncouth. This is the weird. This is taking me like a minute to resheath
a
this.
minute to resheath. That needs to be on the card.
Oh, you mean Manala? Yes, I think they broke up when he stayed here.
We need to like.
She's not very fan of Candlekeep.
Oh, because she lost Lumiere to it.
Yes.
Cool.
Otherwise, she was a good girl.
Okay then.
That was their love dying out.
You look over, and she is half-orc girl, about 6 feet tall, poofy black curly hair, just adorable. Every time she moves, it bounces and drapes down her, like the little spirals drape down her shoulders and arms. She does have muscles, but otherwise she looks really dainty for a half-orc. She's got the teeth. She's got big, beautiful blue eyes.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say. It was big and beautiful.
And really long legs.
That's not what I was thinking you were going to say either.
And is dressed very cutesy in leather, but
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
I'm not.
All right. Sick. Well, were they like good together?
oh yes, very.
They were, as say, power couple.
So why didn't Lumiere want to see her?
Oh, would you want to see someone that you left for books?
Good point.
As strong and brave as he is, a little bit of a coward.
I had someone leave me over a book.
It was a little bit more than that.
Oh, my apologies.
Illyrian.
Fucking hilarious.
She was a terrible person.
Pithio spits in the dirt.
Her entire persona was fake. Literally, she made up an entirely new human being that she played.
Oh, well, that's difficult to do in a tight-knit community like ours. So, that is the blessing of being in a tribe.
So, just an FYI, I was calculating my AC wrong, so now it is 16.
Okay, I'll update your thing.
It was, yeah.
What was it before?
I thought it was 16.
I have 16.
Yeah, I know.
He had it wrong.
What did you have?
What do you mean?
What did you think it was?
So, no, 16,
No,
16 is what I thought it was.
What it actually was.
What is it?
It is, well, now the breastplate is 16.
What was it?
It was 14.
That's fine.
Wow.
You should have.
I somehow must have gotten confused and added my proficiency to my armor class.
Oh my god. Yuck. Okay, well, whatever.
It
I got
happens.
the
figure it
ick
out.
now.
Oh,
You
also,
say you have the ick.
I did.
when you guys go to walk away, you see the eras go shopping.
Also, I just want to clarify. What did I get for cookware?
Oh,
Did I get the?
you get everything for 2 gold.
Not the little port. Not
Yeah,
the
how
little
much was
can-
the was the portable kitchen actually?
Yeah, the little
out of
guy.
The
curiosity.
little one,
The little fold one.
350. The big one's like, because it walks itself and it's animated. That one's at least a couple thousand.
Could
but
that one we fit in the bag of holding?
No,
it's tough, but
The-
the small one.
it's tough to fit in the bag of holding. You have to sit there for like 5 minutes and stretch it around and pull it in. But yes.
Well, let's see, because
Why do we do
So
that?
basically, takes like a
I
couple
like
minutes to pull.
cooking.
You have a mess kit.
Yeah, and we have ever burning coals.
And
For
it's like
grilling.
and
Am
it's
I
like
just
50 pounds, so it takes up a whole like tenth of
so
what
then?
the bag of holding can hold.
So out of curiosity, I did not know this was a thing, but some people will do this. They will legitimately just take the steak and throw it right onto the coals. They won't put it on a grill or on a grate. Apparently, the ashes that come off, it's like flour.
Oh,
It tastes like flour.
That's what they'll do. They and then they cover it in coals and we'll like put
Yup.
sand over it.
Yeah. So
Like camp, yeah, like beach camp.
I mean,
cooking.
we used to clean off our mushroom sticks in the dirt because it's you'll be fine.
So are you guys cool with me just doing some coal cooking?
Yes.
So,
Well, we also bought the little grill. You bought the mess cook.
Yeah, you bought the little platform like what Yukihiro.
yeah, that's what I'm
uses.
saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally has TP you hang grate over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's okay. That's basically what I want. And then, because I wasn't sure how much the little fold up dude.
The dude is heavy and expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
350, 5 minutes to pack it up.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought.
While you're
So
thinking, the eras are coming over and going shopping. Now, these are the other adventuring party that you guys have met. You know there's another adventuring party that has Valor in it that you haven't met. But this group comes over and goes shopping. And you see this change in the way the Goliaths and the Orcs are behaving, and the way the tribe is behaving. They're uncomfortable around these people. Not so much the Tiefling, the Elf, and the Dwarf, but the Vistani Halfling. They can tell by her clothing that she is Vistani. They can tell by her steps, and they are watching her every second. And when she shows any interest in a magically enchanted item, they brush it under the table and move it. They don't get in an altercation with her. She can sense that they're not cool about her, and she's not cool about them. So if she saw anything she really wanted, she'd tell her party mates to get it. But she does walk off early. It's not that you guys had to stop, or it's not even that you had to witness a fight. But you can tell they're very uncomfortable. And Lumiere can explain it if you have more questions too.
Cool. Hey, you mentioned something offhand about the Vistani earlier. I think that's just a clay though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, when they all did in front of you when they handed off the wraps, they were very clear that those wraps are not to leave Clay's hands.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, if they're not getting Vistani hands.
Would you... So, last thing that I would need. I would like to spend 600 gold on diamonds.
So these
Or
guys.
would you be more okay with just one?
So these guys are legitimately our rivals.
300
One of
gold?
them.
Isn't it like? Don't you need like 1,000 for a Revivify?
Can we just kill them though?
Oh, is it only 300? Yeah. Spend your Earth's Content, Doric.
That's a possibility.
I can just do
It would
one.
break Candlekeep rules, and it would be immoral.
Well, we don't have Revivify until level 3, don't we?
No, I haven't.
So
it's a
that
level
little
2
girl there,
Buy as much as you
in the
want.
bottom left corner,
I was also thinking one pearl.
is Clay's rival.
Why not?
100 gold.
Do it up.
So guys, right now, which one of the group is your rival? Mine's the bottom, all the way to the left.
Oh, I don't think there's a druid. Is there a druid in that group?
No, but the sorceress.
Yeah, probably the sorceress is like closest to the rival.
The white-haired girl.
Yeah, the drow.
drow.
Tiefling.
Yeah, the tiefling is your rival.
Now what about that thing?
The dwarf?
Dwarf, yeah.
She's chilling.
thing.
Dude, she's I actually think Pantheo and her probably hang out.
She just sits down near you, like at the hearth. You guys are at different tables, but like across the aisle from each other. You just sit quietly, just look at each other, and go. Every time you pass each other, she goes. She has nothing to say.
So I would like to also buy 600 gold worth of diamonds
Okay.
and 100 gold pearl.
Okay. Just mark that off. They do have that available.
Okay. And I think we're done with buying.
You guys done with buying?
Yeah.
No, I want to buy steaks.
Okay, you guys
That's
do.
what I wanted to ask.
Oh no, there was
They
another
have-
thing that I wanted to
They
check
do
out.
have rations. They do have rope. They do have everything you would need.
How well does meat stay in the bag of holding?
It's a vacuum.
No,
It's vacuum sealed?
not. I don't think so.
It's
thought it
not
was.
vacuum sealed. It's just it floats around in a vacuum in the astral sea, essentially. Like it's not. I don't want to say you're wrong, but it still decays at the same rate it would decay without refrigeration.
Oh,
It just isn't being touched by air. Like you're right. Like air makes things worse. It's not being touched by air, but it will still decay. It is not a bag of holding, so it's not like a refrigerator or a freezer.
alright.
A lot of the stuff they're selling is already preserved. There's very little fresh meat.
Okay. Which I mean, I could just.
You'd have to buy the ox.
I'll either buy the ox or wait. They didn't have the
Or the aurochses?
aurochs meat.
They don't. They do have a bit of aurochs meat from one of their old ones that were slayed recently, but like you have to imagine how big their group is. They're gonna feed everybody for a night with that. So they basically have like 5 meals worth of fresh meat available to buy. If it doesn't get bought today, it's going to be cooked for everybody. But they have tons of jerky.
Can I find a really nice butchering knife?
Yes.
Because I do have animal handling.
Do you want it to be ceramic or obsidian?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna do that.
So
Which one holds its edge longer?
Thank you.
Ceramic.
Ceramic, but it's a lot brittler.
Yeah, and you won't get to sharpen it regularly, so metal will be better.
Yeah, I would go with metal.
Okay. Yeah.
Obsidian butchering knife?
No, obsidians are very brittle.
Oh, my bad.
They're like
my bad,
glass.
My bad.
You just want a metal one, a steel one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I can do with that.
One
Just a
gold.
nice,
Yeah.
sturdy one.
1 gold.
Sweet. Oh goodness.
If you would like to check out the pets,
as would Doric.
You guys are funny.
As with Clay. See if I can find another companion for gunpowder.
Okay. So they don't really sell their aurochses. They believe in them being like kind of not sacred, but very protected and special.
Oh.
So they're gonna sell other livestock or things that are of use because they have very few animals that aren't useful. So the first thing they have is, it looks like, I'm gonna give it a unique name. A Scalarian falcon. It looks like a little kestrel with like the blue feathers and the white. It's like a bunch of colors. A Scalarian falcon is used for hunting and scouting. It goes up into the air and it looks around. They do have a bunch of chickens that are much larger than normal chickens. They look kind of like, not as big as cassowaries, but think like a 3-foot tall cassowary with chicken feet. It just has like the blue neck and the weird long head and the big fluffy body. They pack a ton of meat on their body, but have the strong legs for walking long distances and following the caravan around. So they sell a few of those, like we'll call them Bliston chickens or something. And then there's, okay, I'm thinking. Then there are a few pets. They have a few trained pet rats that were just like pets for keeping people happy, and there's something easy to take on a caravan. They do have a couple cats that help keep okay, they have cats, but they're bug catching cats.
it's fucked up.
They're not mice catching cats, they're bug catching because the bugs will follow them on their trail. So these cats look a little different than a normal cat. Their paws are much wider and have like a net for snatching things out of the air.
Oh, cute.
And their tails almost have like a fin shape for slapping things. And their ears are very big for hearing bug noises and very pointed. So they do have cats, and they do have maybe 2 dogs from they're much older now. Like they were puppies, but now they're like a year old. Couple dogs that are used for guarding the chickens, the Bliston chickens. So they're livestock dogs, but they're not as big as a Great Pyrenees that can kind of lay around and watch everything happening. They have to be able to walk long distances all the time, so they look a little bit more like a husky, like a Samoyed, but without all that fur. Like an Akita. They look like Akitas, but a bit bigger. Like big Akitas with lots of leg muscle and really thick pads for their feet.
Akita husky mix.
Yeah, but without the extra fur, because So they have rats, cats, chickens, dogs. They don't have aurochs for sale. What did I say was the other thing? The falcon.
Falcon. Could you do an animal handling? See which one I get along with the most.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a 14. Let me check though. It might be a 16.
If you get over 15, I'll let you choose your favorite. If you get over 10, I'll let you choose between a couple of them that I choose.
It is a 16.
Okay, you choose.
Pantheo approaches the falcon.
For your, it's actually kind of small. It's funny, with the Goliaths, it looks like a little Tweety bird. But on Clay, it looks the size of Relay. Like Relay sized, but falcon.
Yep.
So on you, it's a little small. This smart little falcon, very aerodynamic. It looks at you.
I can't speak with animals. What's up, man? What's your deal?
Let me think about it.
No. Are you like a chill falcon? Are you kind of an anxious falcon? What's your deal, dude?
It ruffles up the back of its feathers, and you would like to know what my personality is.
Oh, he's kind of snooty.
I like to nap.
Okay.
I like to do nothing. And sometimes they make me fly up and do things. And I like to soar and look around. And then dive as fast as I can to the bottom.
It's kind of in contrast with napping and doing nothing, though.
I like to do that once or twice a day and nap the rest. A good shoulder feels good on my feet. A good rub feels good on my neck.
You're literally just describing Relay.
You're kind of a diva.
Maybe.
Yes, Relay.
Do these feathers look clean and pristine to you? And he stretches out he does the stretch. And he stretches the other wing. And then he stretches them all over his head. Shakes his tail.
Yeah, I'm not fine.
He goes, I do like this. And he feels your fur with his nose and his cheeks. He goes, this is nice. And he rubs his face into your fur and your forearm.
Cool.
And he kind of snuggles up to, you're holding him. He snuggles up to this part of your arm and just kind of, this would be a nice nap.
No longer speaking an animal, I'm just gonna be like, guys, I don't know if I'm vibing with this bird. They're kind of needy.
Well, it looks cool with you.
The stall person, Manala,
What's up, Manala?
she goes, oh yes, they're very particular birds, but that's what makes them great. They get the job done. They make sure that there's no wolves sneaking around in the night. They have excellent dark vision, which most birds can't fly in dark. They just go ploop right down to the ground. They are bee-proof. They don't get into any issues with bugs infesting them. And I find them incredibly snuggly, especially when this one is so snuggly, when his siblings have very sharp beaks, and these scars are from them.
Sick, okay. Does it have a name?
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
His name is Majesta.
I don't like that. How much for him?
Gosh, for the ride home, 100 gold.
Yeah, should we buy a bird scout?
I mean,
I will tell you the truth. I'm not very interested in anything they have here.
Honestly, I kind of just want to kill the bird. My cat instincts are coming on me. I really...
Don't take that back, thank you.
Yeah, no, get it away from me.
She takes him and she snuggles into him and he goes, and you can hear him going, I love her hair. I love her snuggles. I love this. I will take a nap now. And then she goes to move him. He goes, no, my nap. And then she sets him on a thing and he goes, oh.
He's really upset he can't take a nap on
is
me.
this literally how you feel Relay, dog?
I don't know.
Start to finish, the diva personality, Relay.
I think
Acting like a
Relay's
snob
kind
and
of
then being-
dopey.
I don't know about you guys. I might just try to find an anteater on the road or something.
An anteater?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is that?
What?
What is that?
You know, it has a long snout. You guys haven't seen anteaters before, dude? There's tons of them in the high forest. They're fucking huge, too. They're these giant anteaters, and they combat the giant ants. They've been at war for a long time, dude.
I feel like this is just something from your childhood that you made up in your head.
Have you been to the high forest?
No.
Don't speak of it then.
She hears what you guys are saying, how you're not interested. She goes, we really mostly have livestock or working animals. The only thing that would be a pet would be our rats. And she lifts up this big chubby rat, and when she picks him up, the rolls around his neck get up and his arms go. And he's just sitting there with his tail wagging.
I still have to speak with animals. What's your deal?
Oh.
What's your deal?
What's your deal? That's Penthea's thing, I think. What's your deal?
My name's Jeremy.
I actually was gonna go with a...
Stop. Sorry.
I keep thinking of a new idea. Hold on.
The rest of the episode is just making Samantha do animal voices.
Yeah, he's like,
It's just gonna keep pressurizing.
He's like,
Just pull him with it.
I would like a treat now. I would like to be held.
How much for this rat, dude?
She's like, oh, the rats aren't much. We do recommend you get a couple of them. They are trained to come and go and fetch things for you. And so because they're trained, we would like probably 2 gold apiece.
I keep going through. I like the vibe of this, dude.
Do you have raisins? I like the raisins the best. Can I, please scratch me. Please scratch me. He's still in her arm. She's still holding him up and he's like wagging and he's like trying to reach her fingers and he goes, salt. Salt.
What is this thing?
This rat is pretty funny, guys.
He's just gray, like a light gray. And his friends are like, there's a white one and a tan one and...
Do we, honestly, we're gonna be doing more adventures soon. Do we want a pet that we have to take care of?
I mean,
We would
something
have-
large would be hard to take care of.
She puts the rat down on the table and he stands up trying to get to your hand, Pantheo.
God damn it, I just want to kill this one too!
Oh.
My cat-like instincts just keep taking over!
As you put your hand
He
down,
looks so... I just want to swat him!
he uses his little feetsies to grab onto your fur and he jumps up and he climbs up your arm and he gets right up against your neck and he your cheek and he's just like,
Dude, Clay, can you take this rat at me? I think I'm about to bite him.
Oh,
feel
sure. Okay.
whiskers.
All right.
like you grab him and he's like, oh, where are we going? Oh, and he like sits on your poncho and he goes, washes his face, licks you. He's like, all clean. I will wait for Peanuts.
So now this is Dot.
No, Dot doesn't stop licking.
He's just going blah, 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 blah.
I
Really clean.
And while he's sitting there, Panther, you hear him going, I have to pee. I have to pee.
Oh, he's gonna piss
I
on
have
you
to pee."
soon.
Oh, all right.
And he's like trying to get down. He's like, where do I go? I have to pee.
I send him back over by.
He gets
Yeah,
down and he
yeah,
goes
yeah,
over down to the grass underneath the wagon wheel and goes potty. And then he climbs back up onto the table by Benalla.
Oh, he's a house-trained rat.
I'm done here. I don't think I need anything. I 100% would kill any one of these pets. Except for the cats.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Please, have a wonderful
This is
day.
like shoo me away. I would like buy the cats to put them in Festania's mansion, but that's it.
Do they have any books about monkery? Because I see books on here, but...
Roll investigation.
Investigation?
While Clay is looking around for books, can the other two of you roll perception?
Yeah, for sure. Not very good. That's an 11.
7.
I'm sorry, there are no books.
Oh, sorry, 13.
Those,
Perceptions?
yeah. Those of you who got above a 10,
That's me.
19.
you hear the door of the House of Rest slam open, and you realize what happened is a big fucking cowhead went BAM! And like opened the door with her nose.
Fucking cowrie.
And she comes out, and she sees the caravan, and she's running over. Like, have you ever seen cows like run over?
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying. It's so cute.
If they're running right at you, it's terrifying.
She runs.
Running at people?
She runs over, and Manala sees her and goes, "Oh, excuse me." She runs up, "Kauri, come here!" And Kauri runs up to her and puts her head underneath her arm, and Manala is scrubbing her all over. And she goes, "How's my little girl? How's my little girl? Oh my gosh, Kauri, you're doing so good." She looks in her face. "Have you been reading lots of books?" And Kauri's like, she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you."
Too bad she couldn't tell you that in real, in human or in common speak.
Human speak.
And her and
That is
Kauri,
not a
like,
cow.
look at you. She goes,
That is not a cow. That is not a cow.
"Don't mind him.
Comprehend
Don't mind
languages.
him." She's scratching him. Go see everybody. Go see everybody. And Kauri goes,
Speak any languages.
and then Kauri like goes and walks
Don't
around
speak languages.
to all the other stalls, and they all say hi to her, and they pet her, and some just hand her treats.
Clay puts on the comprehend languages, thinking that it would make him comprehend cowrie.
It doesn't. If anything, everyone's accents level out.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, Clay, how are you doing?
Does mine still stay or go away?
No,
Yours.
I'm speaking Leonin right now.
But I mean, like when I talk back.
When you talk to him, your accent. When you talk to him in Leonin, your accent's gone.
Oh.
You're speaking to me in Leonin right now, and I'm speaking to you in Leonin. That's why my accent is gone. Basically, I'm doing what Liam does on Critical Role.
Yes.
The fuck
That
are you
was
guys
wrong.
talking about?
You just hear this.
And Clay's just doing it right back.
Yeah.
And Pantheo's just going like,
I'm fucking dude. I look at the mushroom.
I was just gonna say,
I'm like, it's fucking psychedelic, dude.
I was just testing his comprehend languages. You can fully understand me in Leonin.
but I didn't. It just sounded like regular speaks to me, and it just, but my accent was gone.
Okay, if that's all with the caravan.
You guys have been great. Honestly, we'll take. I go to Lumiere's parents again. And I'm like, yeah, you guys have a really nice found family here, and we hope to see you again soon. Until then, we'll make sure to take care of Lumiere and make sure that he has get some good friends while in Candlekeep.
Where are you off to next?
Hold up. First, she responds to you, Pantheo, and she's like, "Thank you and blessed be."
Of course.
You asked where they're headed to next. She goes, "We are headed north. We will pass near Baldur's Gate and keep going. We like to circle clockwise, as you say, around the Sword Coast.
Going to Water's Deep then?
Possibly. We like to do the countryside of Water's Deep. And maybe Neverwinter, but that depends on the weather."
I suppose. It
Did
is.
I take your ring of warmth away when you guys are gonna need it for the nut for the?
We only
Neverwinters?
sell the extra.
Okay.
Thank you for being a patron of the Undersun Caravan. We are so glad to hear you're taking care of Lumiere, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Goodbye.
Next year.
Goodbye, Kalu. And Dimmadug.
So, as they're wrapping up, and you guys go to walk away, you guys, they're out there for the whole day. You guys do your chores, you do your reading. That was your day of shopping. And tomorrow is a new month. It is Elysius 1. Wait, do I have a holiday after Flame Roll?
No. There is a.
Yeah, let me see that.
Where's that? It's like
Yes, there's a holiday.
It's like outside of the month, though.
I'm so confused.
I would assume that.
What did you do with the rest of Flame Roll?
The time skip.
Yeah, it should be pink for time skip.
It is.
Yeah.
There were 2 pinks, and I used the wrong one.
Oh, okay. But the last day should be shopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized that.
That's okay. Sorry. So today, the next day is a holiday. Calendar. So a lot of people aren't working, and they're also not reading. The ones who really like to read are reading. But for the most part, everyone has taken a day of rest around Candlekeep. So they, with the Court of Air being cleared out, there are people playing music, there are people dancing, wearing their best clothes. The hearth is serving food outside, so there's tables and chairs out in the courtyard. Hold on, let me hit this button here. And this and this. There you go. That's not right. There we go. So, let's change the music too. So, it's a holiday today, and you guys are having the day. You're seeing most of the people worshiping the plague are out and about, but some of them are still working because it's a very important job to do. You guys are seeing the blacksmiths are out. You're seeing a lot going on, and it's just a day of drinking and having fun. Yes?
Panthea would like to invite Amamala to a picnic.
Oh my god! Okay.
Clay is gonna write a letter to Bullield.
Please do.
Asking for money.
Dictate how you
No.
want to ask.
Today
How much
is
did
midsummer.
How much did we end up actually after everything?
2,750.
2,750.
And Dusty is still just at
We
his
want to split that.
very bottom.
Throw that into party, I think.
So how much is our party-wise now? Because didn't we have 800 party before?
Something like that.
Oh,
Okay, this is the holiday when love blossoms and acquaintances can become full romances or courtships. Or courtships become betrothals. Either way, it's the day that your relationship reaches another step. So it's where you would go from friends to lovers, or lovers to betrothed, or betrothed to married.
It's literally. I asked her to a picnic on the holiday of upping your relationship.
Do you know that you want to roll religion to see if you know that's what you did?
Sure.
Okay.
That's cocked. That is, I believe, a 12.
I'm gonna say yes. It's a really common knowledge. Are you okay with that still?
He's okay with that.
Okay.
Oh, it's 14. But yeah, no, he's cool with it.
The blacksmith, the house of binder, the clothing shop, they're all closed. The pedagogy is still open, but they're changing shifts a lot more, so people aren't working as long.
Mhm.
And the gate is closed. It does open if someone comes up, but they just have it closed.
Got it.
So people are running around dancing and singing, and Amamala does come to a picnic with you, and she's like, was there anything you had in mind, or do you just want to sit and relax?
Well, it's a beautiful day. I think that we could enjoy the weather. You seem kind of nervous.
Oh, I do really want to dance. It's been a long time, and I haven't heard the songs of my home, and
Would you like to dance together?
yes, can we?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how to dance how people here do, but,
I just don't know how to dance.
Okay. Well, how about I teach you one of our Pandorian dances?
Yeah, I'd
for
love
Midsummer?
to.
So she teaches you this really cute, it's almost like a Russian dance, like a traditional Russian dance with a lot of like foot stomping, in a way that makes your clothes kind of go ploof, ploof, and a lot of like, it's a mix of, I'm not trying to be offensive at all, it's like a mix of Russian stomping and Hawaiian like hand movements.
I'm
So
digging that.
it's kind of like a natural mix of those two different cultures, just something in between that. And exactly. So she, even though it doesn't really work because it's not Pandorian magic, she and you have a good day of dancing and running around. Clay writes his beautiful romantic letter out in the sunlight. Evora stops by and says hello. She just doesn't want to bother you too much, Clay, but she does say hello. How are you?
who?
The drow, the white-haired sorceress elf.
Oh, the one that told me about dragon stuff. Hi. Sorry, I'm just writing a letter.
Alright, good luck with that when she
How
walks out.
are you?
I'm alright. I'm ready to get out of here and do something more.
Oh.
But thank you.
Yeah, we should do something. No,
Did you
Clay's
say
not.
that?
What? No.
I think
Did you accidentally
you
say
speak
that?
your mind. I'm pretty sure that's one of your one of your flaws is you speak your mind.
And he's a sucker for a pretty face.
Yeah.
Sure. Is.
Her ears turn red. Her face doesn't change much. But she,
Are you catching a cold? You look like.
perhaps when you're not busy writing, I will see you again soon. And she does walk away.
Okay. She didn't read what I said, right? Or what I was
No,
reading?
no.
Okay, cool.
And you feel a tug at your clothes, Doric.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, what the? There it is. A little gnome. Brown hair, pointy hat.
Hello?
Hey, big door, come on. You find anything else in that new book? Can I read it yet? It's the blacksmith. No. Yeah.
Hello, small man.
You-
You want to know about book I read?
Yeah, and he's so much smaller than you. He's like standing up and reaching for a book that you don't even have in your hands with you. He's just like, come on, when you're done with it, I want to read it.
I found a couple things.
What have you found?
Slightly interesting.
Alright. What's interesting?
This is not the right one. There was some very interesting things about.
With the rhyming and the singing, you found something interesting in there?
Yes, actually, there was.
What?
Some very key things that talked about certain incantations that are required.
Oh, are you talking about the ritual?
Potentially.
You're talking about the enchanted item ritual.
What do you know of it?
Well, I know that you have to do it to any item before you enchant it.
Yes.
And that could include alchemical formulas, potions, whatever it is you are trying to apply a magical effect to, you have to do the enchanted item ritual.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you already knew that. You are a cleric of the Forge, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Guess that book had nothing then.
Oh no, it did.
What did it have?
You'll have to find out once I'm done with it.
Keep an eye on you. And keep an eye on him. Have you talked to him yet?
Who?
The tiefling.
Is he the one who had the weird stone?
Mm-hmm.
I
Weird
was
stone, isn't it?
Quite interested, actually.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of stone helps psionics be more powerful? Says he got it from a parent. Gitzerai.
Keith had tiefling. Interesting.
Well, if the
I mean-
Gitzerai was with a tiefling, you end up with a tiefling. Or if it had a pact.
This is also, yeah, interesting. The stone is very interesting.
Yeah, it is really interesting, and he refuses to let me even touch it, let alone look at it.
Might be able to find a way.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
I mean, if I find anything, I will gladly tell you about it.
And don't forget, in exchange for letting me glance over your book, I am getting you those claws.
Thank you.
Alright, good luck with the tiefling and the stone.
I am almost done with books, so I will let you know.
Guess you better find another one. And he runs off.
Weird little creature.
So the eras are here if you guys want to talk to them, but otherwise we will conclude the holiday.
I would like to speak to
The tiefling.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless what would you like to do?
Me?
I'll let you say goodnight to
I'm literally only going to spend the day with Amamala. I'm doing nothing else.
Okay. So the tiefling is actually out dancing with a lot of the avowed. He is a very good dancer. Is able to switch from partner to partner without being too intimate with any of them, making them feel bad. He's basically just lifting the spirits of everyone he dances with.
I would like to also attempt to do similar things. I'm
Okay.
also like in my
Actual clothes, yeah.
yeah.
Your nice ones. Yeah, roll performance.
With advantage.
No, sorry. But it's not quite sunset yet, but the sun is getting low. It's dinner time. A lot of people are eating dinner as we get closer to night.
I got a 21.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're doing a really good job. A lot of people are really excited to hold the paw of a lion. Not to be rude, it's really cool. And you're really handsome, and so they're all, like, dancing with you.
I'm basically going to make my way to there with him.
Even Kreka, like, even dances with you a little bit. Not intimate, just, like, as friends. Just, like, you guys are all a part of this big circular dance around the music. And eventually you make your way to Sobert, and while you're both playing the masculine parts of these dances, where you're doing the leading and the spinning, you can easily change that up. You can switch places with one of your partners to be the feminine side of it, or the one being led.
I do switch up a little bit every once in a while. How do you?
Okay, so you end up with him just kind of like doing the side-by-side hand touches and walking around and bowing. And he's like, very good. How are you?
Having quite fun.
Of course, I'm so glad to be here on the holiday. We always try to be back before.
Do you leave often?
Oh, of course, we're always running on missions. I'm guessing you haven't found one yet.
Not quite. Haven't found the right one.
Oh, the right one. How very fancy for you.
I'm more interested in my main goal of being here right now.
Well, that sounds good for me then. Well, good luck with your readings and such. I have people to mingle with so I can solve their problems.
Why do you need to... Oh, you're looking for missions, I see.
Yes, unfortunately, they keep their best books locked away in the library.
What do you need for?
Not that it's any of your business.
I'm just curious. If you do not want to tell me, you do not have to. Hi, Kate Bishop.
What?
Like, it's just from a TV show.
Oh. He goes, do not take it the wrong way. I'm tracking down a devil from a pact that was made long ago. Not that I need to make a pact, just that I want to know who and when and where.
There are many devils to...
And many of them keep track of their pacts for the loopholes and such, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the records of a pact 24 years ago.
24. This is quite twice.
Well, 24 of my years, but probably about 723.
That is much more of a distance. Elves
Very
may...
specific.
It just depends on if you've been living in the astral sea most of your
It's
life.
about how old he lives.
Not actually. I lived most of my life in a orphanage of time.
That's
Not
sad.
quite.
I lived on a comet,
What is?
in a sea of stars and a tail of rainbows.
That sounds beautiful.
It was.
But no, my home life was not quite as resplendent. How you? I had heard that you're obviously being of the astral sea. You had some involvement with the Githyanki.
The Githzerai. People seem to mix those up. Mother was a Githzerai, and thus passed on to me her psionic abilities, which is why I am so powerful.
That is very interesting. Are you able to reach into people's minds?
I am, and I can even reach into the previous existences of objects. I can see the residual energies of an area and ascertain the events previously happened upon a land.
That's very interesting.
It allows us to track down a lot of answers. It's going to be very useful in my quest to get into that library.
I will say we did come across someone who seemed to have some sort of a pact with one of the previous caravans that was here.
Please tell me more. He actually is paying attention now to you and not trying to get away.
I would tell him of the
Calder leaves.
Calder Leaves. However, I'm not quite sure if it was demonic in nature, but it was still some sort of pact.
Do you have any items related to those people?
Yes, I do.
Come with me. And he leads your hand away. Do you have these items on you?
I do.
Who was the last person to have it?
Legit?
I mean,
Sorry.
technically I've been... I mean, do you have it? Or
Who has the deck of many things?
normally I hold on to it.
No, it was Clay, I think canonically was holding on to it.
Yeah.
Because I remember you guys drew the sleep.
Yeah, I drew the slumber, but I just remember before... Well, I guess you just had it from when you went home. I don't really know actually who picked it up after the slumber. Maybe it
I
was
was
you.
holding on to it before,
Yeah.
because then we did the... Yeah. Normally I hold on to it.
Yeah. There's a point where my eyes bulged because I was looking at it and I realized it's like, oh, we should never pull those cards here.
No.
Ever.
Yeah.
Because then I immediately was like, oh, if we got the hill in Candlekeep,
Oh yeah.
we would have destroyed the entire...
But-
Also, how do you spell Bulild's name?
B-U-L-I-L-D-E.
B-U-L-I...
LT.
May I have May I have 10 minutes? Sitting here with this object.
That should be fine. I will warn you though. I would not. I pull out the deck of cards. Have you heard of deck of many?
Yes, I have. They're dangerous.
Is Clay in the area?
Yeah, you're out at a table, which they have stopped at one nearby you.
You told me to stop telling people things.
You told me. I'm not listening to you.
Oh no, comprehend languages. I speak to you in Leonin.
I disregard.
Don't say it.
I disregard.
Please don't say it.
What?
Why are you trying to tell this skank?
Stand up. We should find a different table.
Yes, we should. Lead on. And you guys are still holding hands.
Mhm.
Yeah, he walks with you. You guys find a different table and he sits down and he goes, if you would please
I just look back at
place
Clay.
it in my hands. I will not do anything else with it but read it.
Do be very careful.
How do I spell Mettenwold?
Metton WOLD.
I said I had LLD.
I take it, making sure very careful not to pull my hand and put it in his hand.
He holds it and he concentrates, and the stone in his necklace lifts into the air, and it's like he's looking through it. This beautiful red crystalline glass. It almost looks like milky, like amber. He's looking through it at the deck, and there are things you're not seeing, but he is looking around at things materializing in his mind. You can kind of detect some magical particles of like teal and turquoise colors radiating from his mind to the stone and out into the air, but they just drift off into invisibility before you see anything. He spends 5 minutes. His brows furrowed.
During this whole time, I'm also like really looking at his.
At the stone.
Mhm.
And it's wrapped in like a gold cage, but is not fixed to the stone. Like it's just like built in a way that it keeps itself in.
Yep.
I'm so intrigued on what
He gives the stone, or he finishes. And he comes to. The stone falls back to his chest, and he opens his eyes, looking lost in thought. He sucks in his cheeks and hands it back to you.
Thank you.
I can't thank you enough, actually. If you have a equal favor to ask for, please let me know. Of course, I won't go above and beyond for something like this, but I appreciate it.
Could I ask if he was demonic in nature?
In exchange, I could give you all the answers I got,
I see.
and then I wouldn't owe you anything.
Or you could give
That's
me
the
answers
perfect
about
amount of
something
balance.
else.
Yes, I could. Yes, I could.
Oh, that is like a souffle.
Yeah.
That's still not yours.
What about it?
It is a clip from a forge, and it's quite interesting to me. I do not wish to take it from you.
Well, that's good, because this necklace is enchanted in a way that you can't take it from me.
That might.
Not a,
That's interesting. It's very understandable as well.
What is your question?
What is it?
What do you think it is?
It looks somewhere between a ruby and an agate, but I sense it's much more than that.
Well, the ones that you would typically look for look more like a luck stone or a simple gray rock.
Oh, like this? I pull out the luck stone, did I? Or not?
It would look just like that. The variation I have
Drops his pants.
is meant specifically for psionics.
I heard men specifically.
The alchemical formula, I believe, is different, and the ritual to enchant the item is done in the astral sea, which makes it appear like this, and he lifts it. So you see the coloration difference. But equivocally, it is the same thing that you think it is.
it's so eloquent.
Do you know this alchemical formula?
I do not. Actually, the person who did know it is the person I'm searching for, who made the pact with the devil.
If
We might be able to make a deal, but no, I do not have the alchemical formula you're looking for. But I can tell you that if you were to do what you need to do to make one in the astral sea, it looks like this. If you do what you need to make one here, it looks like that. And you're holding the luck stone.
okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, that was a very, very intimate conversation. I think if we were to progress things further, it should be on another night. I'm sorry, I take it slow. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to dancing.
It's perfectly fine. I just kiss his hand and let him go.
Clay's gonna go to the girls' room.
I thought you were talking about the bathroom.
I thought so too, but also whose girl's room?
The white hair girl. She was like, when you're done writing, I'm done writing.
I'm gonna run to the actual restroom quick.
Sure, sorry. And then we're almost done. Wait, what girl?
The white.
She
sorceress.
said when I'm
Oh, Evora!
Yeah, Evora. Sorry.
Okay.
When I'm not writing, she would love to see me. So.
Oh, that was her way of turning you down for sex.
Oh.
But maybe you didn't get that, so you went and found her. You go to find her, and she sees you coming and stands up and walks away.
What did I? Out of curiosity, like
Roll
genuinely, what did I
insight.
do? Roll insight. Is it a man?
No, you said something like, I'll do this to you tonight, and then she was like, maybe when you're done writing, and walked away. But roll insight to try to remember that, or
Oh.
history.
Also, before he left, I would have told him something to the effect that if I find anything else, I will let you know. And
We have a deal.
You said roll insight.
And he says that to you from a distance. Yeah, roll insight.
Dirty 20.
You realize you accidentally came onto her heavily. You solicited her.
Ma'am, I am so sorry.
She stops with her back to you.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes things just blur out. I was thinking that because I was in the middle of writing, and I was just trying to be a smart aleck, and I apologize. So if
I accept your apology. Did you need anything from me?
well, because you walked up to me, did you need anything from me before I stupidly said
I was just
something?
saying hello.
Oh, well, hello.
But it is getting late. The stars are coming out. So.
Apparently you are not either.
Good night.
What?
She walks away,
What'd you say?
and Pesha, who is standing right behind your knees,
Who?
heard everything. She goes, "What the hell was that?"
What? I was just trying to tell her to have a good night.
Disgusting.
What?
Open hands are meant for the air, not in your pants.
I didn't do that thing
Did
again.
you
where
hear
I
that?
think, right?
she said open hands.
Triggered immediately.
She
I have
walks
learned.
away into a cloud of mist.
I, as a player, have learned my lesson because Dusty genuinely wanted to throw down and say duel now, but I learned my lesson with Augier. I learned my lesson after I got no. Why Cowrie?
Oh, is that
So,
Matilda?
Matillery! So Matillery, who's been out dancing and having fun all day, her white fur has been flowing in the wind. She's leading Cowrie back to bed. She's like, "Cowrie, it's time for our bedtime, so let's go, my dear." And she's leading Cowrie back in, who's been running around dancing, getting lots of pets and treats today.
I know.
Because it was her holiday as well. She leads Cowrie back into the House of Rest.
Would you like to know?
Says goodnight to her, and you just throw it into the no man's land of the cameras and the mics and the cords.
Apparently, it just never got to Bulio.
You wrote the message and
You just
threw it
threw
in the
it.
mess hall fire. Fucking sucks.
So Cowrie gets put away, and Matillery
What? No.
comes
What
out,
idea?
and all the lanterns are on, but people are getting tired. They're going to bed, and she's like, "Oh, she's looking around. I just wanted one more dance. And her big, long, white, fluffy tail is twitching as she looks around at all the people going to bed.
I make eye contact with her.
I do
She
as
runs
well.
up to you with her little tippy-tappy white paws. And she goes, oh, please. Oh, please.
I would love to.
Do any of you know how to dance like a prince?
Yes.
This girl.
And she's like, I'm so glad. And she reaches up and puts her paw on your shoulder and a paw on your elbow here. And you can put... And she is wearing a swishy dress, so you can literally ballroom dance her around. And
I know how to dance like Will at the fire on BG3.
I was literally trained to dance like this.
okay. After you are left after you are left totally alone,
And
Clay.
Clay is just in the corner going,
actually, Clay, a dwarf walks up to you. She's only 1.5 feet shorter than you. She has really nice red hair.
That's a tall dwarf.
Yeah, she's actually a very tall dwarf.
yeah, from the...
She takes off her
What is that?
backpack and
But I
she
said,
just
what is that?
she just silently starts dancing next to
Just fucking...
you. Goes,
I love her non-verbalness.
she's just making sure you're not alone, and you guys are in the corner.
Very much like Letterkenny, like
I just imagine that's her though, twerking on you.
But like over the foot of distance.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
absolutely her
Yes.
style.
And she does the lips
I
first
ship
one.
you two now.
Oh, gosh.
I think she's my favorite of the whole group because she doesn't talk. She just like nods at us constantly, so passively.
Matillery, though, is having so much fun, and out of all the people you've danced with who you've been used by for these dances, she is genuinely grateful. She is so happy. You see the stars in her blue eyes. You see the wind in her white fur. She smells clean, like she had gone to the bath. She smells like bubble gum. And her little pink paws and your big lion paws feel so soft and nice. Instead of the people who come to you because you're beautiful, but they don't take very good care of themselves, she is equally beautiful. She puts an equal amount of effort into herself and makes the dance as equally satisfying for you.
As I'll do a big spin, and then as she spins around, put my arm around her, pull her in, and then I spin my body around, and then I put both my hands on her waist and lift her up.
She does open her mouth and
And I just put her back down and bend her over.
her tail is like, yeah.
As she comes back down, I bend her down.
And her tail is like so happy, and she's like, what do cats do when they get really happy? The big eyes, the pointed ears, the whiskers out, and the purr. Yeah, you actually swear you feel the purring, but she's trying not to.
She could also like full on nuzzle his face, like just
That's a little too much.
Right
She's-
under the chin.
She is a princess, sir.
You're right. She is
She-
not. She's not a slut.
I just leave it there. I bend her over, and then I pull her back up.
You bend her over?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you
Over my
dip
arm.
her.
Yes.
You dip her.
And actually, you get distracted. You go to bring her back up, and where her head was, you swear you see a crow in a book on the ground. You double take, it's gone. You guys keep dancing, and it's getting later, and people are going home, and the bards are wrapping up. The music starts to be just one player, just stringling, one drum that stops.
Turns out to be Clay on his banjo.
Now it's just Clay sitting at a table going ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And everyone is going to bed. It is quiet in the court of air. You guys are ready to go to your bed, but Doric, you look around one more time, and in the middle of the court of air is a big black crow sitting on a little leather journal.
I walk up to it.
The crow flies away and disappears before it hits the sky. The journal has no name on it, no author, no cover really, other than the black leather. And it's covered in scratches and dents from bird pecking.
I reach down and pick it up.
You pick it up, and inside it is handwritten. There's a little slip in the front that looks like it has the Candlekeep sigil on it, and it says, "The Book of the Raven, written by a nameless traveler." As you page through it, it is a handwritten log of someone who was rescued by Vistani and had to ride in a Vistani wagon for an extended period of time while her leg healed from being broken. And she tells a lot about Vistani life, their culture, and she talks a lot about what they've been doing on their travels. So I will hand this to you for you to read before the next session about the details in this book. But while you're reading it, you are paging through it, and this map flips out of it onto the ground. So I'm going to hand you guys this map. Boop.
Careful.
And then here is the book. Boop. And please read this, and literally the next morning you guys wake up will be the first of the next month, I think Alicius. I would like you to tell your party mates about this. Alright?
Okay.
Anything else before we end? Yes. Oh, Amamala.
Yes.
So Amamala had been dancing with you. You guys took some time to sit and relax. You swear she took a nap on the blanket at one point. You guys get food from the hearth and you bring it over. There were lots of fruits and berries and sweet wines, some of them sparkling. There was more dancing. There was a little bit of reading. You guys compared journals of drawings of nature from your hometown. She got to see the book that you turned in.
Yep. Yeah, because I got that copy again now.
Anything else you'd like?
Wow, you're like a really good dancer.
No.
No, really, you like taught me like all these cool pendulum moves. Like you're pretty sweet, Amamala.
Oh, well, you are so sweet, my dear Panthea. I mean, I really appreciate meeting someone nice here at Candlekeep while I'm so far away from home.
Yeah, it's great to have companionship. I'm gonna be frank with you. Panthea like starts to blush could you even be able to tell if Tabaxi's blushing?
I think so.
I think it's probably a lot more in like the actual eyes and the nose.
The fur probably like moves.
Yeah,
right?
probably it puffs up a little bit. It's like I don't know.
Her little nose cheekies are like really round and tight.
Can I kiss you? Don't say to black.
Okay, I was gonna say she just shuts her eyes and sits and waits and like looks over at you from the side and shuts her eyes. And then you guys have a really sweet end to your night. When you're done doing that,
I walk her home like a gentleman.
yeah, like maybe you help lift her up, and you walk her to the barracks that she's staying at. Do you lean on the door frame?
I do the fucking anime slam. Anime wall slam. This feels wrong. Is it a really good night?
Good.
I'm sorry. You just run.
She's just like, good night, Panthea. And she goes to bed.
It's like, fucking, like, just beating himself up on the way home. You fucking kissed the girl and you ruined it right at the last second. You just kissed her again, but you slammed up against the wall. You saw the fear in her eyes, you fucking idiot.
And then we fast forward to Belial receiving a message.
Well, this would be like, okay, it wouldn't be 10 days later. They would probably send it by carrier pigeon. Look at this. It's like teeny. It's so cute.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Howdy, love. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need my Belial, and always. I wish to hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Yearning to see you. I've done my time, and I want out of being away from you. Your monk, Clay Team Cyrus Flynn. Oh, I did my time, and I'm forever.
Clay the poet.
Did we get an upgraded room too?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys have a window
We
now.
got that last week, I think.
That was 3 different songs. 4.
I was about to say, like, this sounds like a song.
Alright, you guys.
Was that okay?
That was
That was
fantastic.
stupid.
We are starting quest number 3 next time. Mr. Doric has our plot hook. And that's it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for doing holiday. Thank you for doing roleplay. Thank you for playing D&D. We will see you next time on Downstairs and Dragons.